What's going on, guys? We are about ready to start the third season in this Minnesota Vikings franchise series, but first, we are 2 years in the future on this game, and so I wanted to show you guys who are the top players on each team in the NFL. First, taking a look at the Chicago Bears, Robbie Gould is their highest rated player, Chris Harris, strong safety, and Matt Forte is a 90 overall. Jay Cutler is still their quarterback, and they have Matt Forte and Caleb King at running back. The Cincinnati Bengals' top-rated player is A.J. Green, a young receiver, and they have a couple really good young cornerbacks as well. Quarterback is Andy Dalton, and their running back is Niall Davis out of Arkansas. Moving on to the Buffalo Bills, Steve Johnson up top, along with Marcel Darius, a 97 overall. A lot of high-rated players on that defense, and their quarterback is Ryan Fitzpatrick, have a very good backup in Nick Foles, and their running back is Christine Michael out of Texas. The Denver Broncos, now Elvis Dumervil, and Champ Bailey has yet to retire. Von Miller, a 90 overall. Their quarterback is Colt McCoy, actually, with James Vanderberg, their backup, and Noshawn Marino is their halfback. Moving on to the Cleveland Browns, their top player is Peyton Hillis, and their young quarterback Brandon Weeden is their second-rated player, and obviously Weeden is their quarterback, and Hillis is their running back, along with Greg Cooper. Now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have 3 ends on the top 10 on their list. Mike Williams is number 1. Quarterback is still Josh Freeman, and the running backs are LeGarrette Blount and Trent Richardson. That's a great duo. Now, the Arizona Cardinals, Patrick Peterson is emerging as one of the top corners in the league. Larry Fitzgerald is on top of their ratings. Quarterback is still Kevin Kolb and John Skelton, and their running back is Ryan Williams. San Diego Chargers, Phillip Rivers is a 97 overall. Antonio Gates still on top of his game. A lot of familiar faces on this list. Rivers still their quarterback, and the running back is Mark Tyler out of USC. The Kansas City Chiefs, Jamal Charles a 97 overall. Eric Berry, Brandon Flowers, of course Tamba Hali. Quarterback is Matt Castle at an 87 overall, and running back is Jamal Charles and Dexter McCluster still. And Peyton Manning never got hurt in my franchise mode, and so he's still on top of his game, a 98 overall. A long-time veteran, 15 years of experience, and Joseph Addai is still their running back. I question that decision right there. Joseph Addai is probably my least favorite running back in the entire league. And now the Dallas Cowboys, Jason Witten, DeMarcus Ware, Miles Austin, and Dez Bryant. So they have 2 top receivers right now. I wonder if Miles Austin is actually staying healthy. Tony Romo is their quarterback, and their running back is Chris Polk out of Washington. Then DeMarco Murray is backing him up. Now the Miami Dolphins, Jake Long, Brandon Marshall, Mike Pouncey is now one of the top centers in the NFL, along with his brother, and their quarterback is Jason Campbell with Kellen Moore backing him up, and their running backs are Daniel Thomas, the law firm Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, and Reggie Bush. Now the Philadelphia Eagles, Trent Cole, Cullen Jenkins, Nnamdi Asomugha, Deshaun Jackson, a lot of familiar faces on this squad still. Tyler Wilson is their quarterback of the future, though, with Michael Vick on the decline, and their running back is LaShawn McCoy. Now the Atlanta Falcons, Roddy White and Julio Jones, dynamic wide receivers, and they also have Michael Turner and Ray Edwards. Matt Ryan is still their quarterback with Case Keenum backing him up, and they still have Michael Turner and Jacquizz Rodgers. Moving on to the San Francisco 49ers, Patrick Willis is still a 99 overall, and they have a lot of familiar faces still on this team. Bakari Rambo and Ryan Lindley are new faces. Ryan Lindley is their quarterback of the future, and Frank Gore is still their running back. And now moving on to the New York Giants, Justin Tuck is their number 1 rated player. Alshon Jeffrey and Akeem Nicks are high rated, and they also have 3 cornerbacks in their top 10 players. Eli Manning is their quarterback still, along with Ahmad Bradshaw and Shane Vereen backing him up. Jacksonville Jaguars, Maurice Jones-Drew, 95 overall, Andrew Luck is their quarterback, and they also have Blaine Gabbert backing him up. And look at this, they have 2 very high-rated quarterbacks. And they still have the workhorse Maurice Jones-Drew. Might want to get a guy to back him up, someone quality. Jets have Darrelle Revis and Nick Mangold at 99 overalls, along with DeBrickashaw Ferguson, and they also have a quality right tackle. And so they have a good offensive line, 2 good tight ends. Their quarterback is Kyle Orton, not Mark Sanchez. And Jets fans, how would you feel about that if Kyle Orton was your quarterback instead of Mark Sanchez? Now moving on to the Detroit Lions, Calvin Johnson and Ndamukong Suh are 97 overall. Their quarterback is Landry Jones. Javid Best is a pretty high overall. Luis Delmas is high. So Stafford is riding the pie in second string, while Javid Best and Mikel Short are their running backs. Now the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, Clay Matthews, Tramon Williams, Charles Woodson has since retired, and obviously Rodgers is their quarterback, Russell Wilson backing him up. Their running backs are James Starks, Alex Green, Jonathan Franklin, and Shaynon Campbell. We got to see them in preseason. Now the Carolina Panthers, John Beeson and Cam Newton are their top players. Cam, one of the top emerging quarterbacks in the league, and he is a 90 overall. D'Angelo Williams and DeLone Carter are the two running backs. I wonder where Jonathan Stewart went. Now the New England Patriots, Tom Brady, Gerard Mayo, Devin McCourty, and Gronk are their top players. Vince Wilfork, Brady, and Mallett still are the quarterbacks there. Mallett is an 83 overall, and Rex Burkhead and Danny Woodhead, along with Stephen Ridley, are their running backs. Now for the Oakland Raiders, their top player is punter Shane Leckler. Other top players include Rolando McClain, Tyvon Branch, Darren McFadden. Their quarterback is Maryland quarterback Danny O'Brien. Their backup is Terrell Pryor, and their running back is Darren McFadden. Now the St. Louis Rams, top player is Steven Jackson, then Chris Long, Robert Quinn, Sam Bradford is still their quarterback, Aaron Murray backing him up. And running backs are Steven Jackson and LaMichael James, who is hurt at this moment. Now the Baltimore Ravens, Haloti Ngata, Ed Reed, Ben Grubbs, Ray Rice, Terrell Suggs. Dre Kirkpatrick looks like a home run, already an 88 overall as a rookie. Joe Flacco is their quarterback, and Ray Rice is still their running back. Now the Washington Redskins, O.J. Atagwe, Brian Arakpo, Ryan Kerrigan, Chris Cooley, and that rookie linebacker Luke Kuechly. Their quarterback is Dominique Davis with Alex Smith backing him up, and their running back is Sawson Shakerin out of Utah. Now the New Orleans Saints, their top players are those two awesome guards, Jari Evans and Carl Nix, protecting Drew Brees, who is their quarterback still. And their running back is Mark Ingram, a 90 overall with Chris Ivory backing him up. The Seattle Seahawks top player is Earl Thomas, and they have Zach Miller. Brian Urlacher's on this team now, and so they have a veteran force in the middle of their defense. Their quarterback is Robert Griffin III, and their running back is Marshawn Lynch, and Mike Tolbert backs him up. Now the Pittsburgh Steelers, James Harrison, Ben Roethlisberger, Marquise Pouncey, Troy Polamalu, Lamar Woodley, Lawrence Timmons. A lot of the same players. Their quarterback is obviously still Roethlisberger. Ryan Katz is backing him up, and the running back is Rashard Mendenhall. And on to the Houston Texans, Andre Johnson, J.J. Watt, Arian Foster, D'Amico Ryans, and Mario Williams top it off. Quarterback is still Matt Schaub, and T.J. Yates backs him up. Their running back is Arian Foster, along with Ben Tate. Now the Tennessee Titans, Chris Johnson, a 98 overall, Michael Griffin, and Kenny Britt, Cortland Finnegan, Akeem Ayers, and their quarterback is Jake Locker, their quarterback of the future, an 86 overall, and Chris Johnson is still the running back with Jamie Harper still backing him up. And now finally, our Minnesota Vikings, 99 overall, Adrian Peterson, Kevin Williams, Jared Allen, Chad Greenway, Longwell, Rudolph, Potter, Ponder, Fleming. Ponder is our quarterback. We have great backups in Tebow and Webb. I'm trying to deal Matt Flynn, but nobody wants him right now, it seems. And I saw a lot of people saying I should start Tebow over Ponder. I hope this ends any sort of quarterback controversy. 99 short throw accuracy, 97 medium throw accuracy, and better throw on the run. So Christian Ponder is not going anywhere. He is going to be our quarterback. And I look at the top speedy players in the NFL now, and there's a lot of young guys I haven't heard of. Mike Snow out of Washington's a 99, and we have three of the most agile players in the league with Peterson, Harvin, and Devine. And then just looking over at other attributes, Ponder, best short throw accuracy, only 84 total accuracy, but still really good individual ratings. And when I played in the Pro Bowl with Kevin Cobb, it was horrible because Cobb, I could not play with him at all. I was so used to Ponder. And Brandon Burton has the best man coverage, but he has an awareness rating below 50, and so that's why he does not start or play much. And so guys, next episode, week 1 in the season 3 regular season against the Chicago Bears. But first, a couple episodes that you guys may have missed. We have the last two preseason games we played. On top, we played the Carolina Panthers, and on the bottom, we played the Philadelphia Eagles. So you can check those videos out, and also be aware that I'm doing some live streams now. I'm going to be mainly playing Madden in them. I'll be posting videos when I'm going to be doing them, and also follow my Twitter, because I always announce on there when I'm going to be making new videos and when I'm going to be doing live streams. And so it's just a heads up for you guys in case you want to be a part of those streams. And guys, thank you for watching, and we'll get into the regular season in the next episode.